This is what 3 days of hard graft looks like.
Tape off, outside, wash, prep work back in, interior tickle, coating wheels, and waxing the bodywork. But there's a problem. Yesterday was an incredibly long day, but without the team working late into the night, we wouldn't be in the position that we're at now on day 3. Let me show you where we're at now with the Lancia. Actually, before I do that, Elliot, where's Charlie?
I don't know, he's not turned up.
What time did you get here for, Elliot?
Before 8.
Just before 8. Yeah. I got here just before 8.
Yeah.
It's now 10 minutes past 9.
Oh.
We'll see what happens in the next couple of hours. Anyway, we'll gloss over that. But talking of gloss, do you like that? We've got an incredibly glossy, as good as you could probably ever want to see,
Lancia Delta Integrale Evo 2.
Now, there is some little bits that I've still got to do. The odd little vents on various sides with some 1-inch work. We've got to, where's Charlie? I've got to do the sill and some little bits, nothing too crazy. Then we're going to do tape off, outside, wash, prep work back in, interior tickle, coating wheels, and waxing the bodywork. But there's a problem because I have no idea what wax I'm going to use. No idea, because I've all spent all this time polishing it and then I just throw a random wax on and be too aggressive or it clog up or whatever happens. So I think my plan is to apply like a liquid-ish wax by machine with a super soft pad. So something like maybe, it's not a wax, but super gloss with Auto Glim super resin polish. Tell me what you think. I'm thinking, I've got some, pause 1 second mate, let me just think what it is. Hey, what's it called? You're gonna use it, aren't you? Every other brand's called Auto Summit. And we've got some other stuff that I wanna try. So what I might do is test patch, isolated area, see what it looks like, and then continue that round the car. But I'm pretty sure the owner is gonna be using Auto Glim super resin polish to keep on top of this himself. So it makes sense to me to just do that, right? Do you know what I mean? I wasn't going to do that at all until we asked him, what wax are you going to use? How are you going to upkeep it yourself? And he said, I just use Auto Glim resin polish. I'm like, well, it makes sense just to use that, right? But machine it in, but then it might sling everywhere. So I don't know. Well, that's where we're at. And now there's going to be probably a few clips of hopefully Charlie rocking up. Collection is tomorrow, isn't it? Today being a Sunday, so collection Monday. I don't think I'll be here on the Monday tomorrow, will I? I don't think he wants to be filmed though, does he? We'll see what happens. No.
5 hours later.
If you've had poor sleep, mate, just go back home and get your head down.
Couldn't see you and give a hand. Sorry.
Afternoon, champ. How are you doing?
Tired.
What happened?
Fire alarms going off in the house all night. The cat pissed on the electrics. Need some coffee.
Okay, let's get my brew.
So we're going to do a bit of wet sanding, and on the actual door shuts we've got single stage paint because we get the same colour as the car. So someone's done a massive blob and the client's gone, can you remove that? And I've gone, no. He's gone, what can you do? I said, well, I can have a go and try and wet sand it down, but I'm probably pissing into the wind, mate. And he went, can you have a go anyway? So me and Elliot have gone, okay.
The reason this car was so fast is because the team from Ferrari Turbo Tech, it was called, was working on this Lancia and Ferrari didn't know about it. So basically this car is a baby Ferrari. That's why it dominated rally.
Oh my God!
This is what 3 days of hard graft looks like. Glossy.
That is beautiful, that. Absolutely stunning.
When I was doing 30-40 £, mallets and making no money, to now being in a building site of a unit, working on some amazing cars with a great team around us.
Great team. Hang on, didn't Charlie turn up late today?
The cat did piss on his electrics. Do you know what I mean?
That's definitely a dog ate my homework if I've ever heard it before. It was like, I can't use that one.
It's so random, it's so believable.
Goes home, he's like to the missus, he's like, they bought it, yeah.
Well, it brings a tear to the eye.
In direct sun now, look at that roof.
glossy.
It's incredible. Right, she has been out in the sun for about 10-15 minutes because we've positioned cameras and we've had a Greg's order as well, so that slowed things down. Colour down, mist, snowy, couple rounds of snowy, let it sit, rinse off, dry, and then get her in. Right, gonna lay down some snow foam. I know the sun's gone out, but right, let's reverse her in, baby. So the car's got in, washed, dried, and now it's gonna ever so slowly butty with a micro cone finish, super soft pad, very little pressure to no pressure at all, just gliding over the paintwork. Get nice and glossy, and there she is. That's what these products are designed for, situations like this, with your Koch Chemie cut and finish, that green band denoting obviously you've got your finish with the carnauba wax element. Can you see that, Elliot? You see that? And again, incredibly soft pad. Don't touch me pad. Okay, soft, right?
Very soft.
Yeah. Going around the whole car, couple of passes, level that off. That is it then. Then we've got a coat wheels, coat glass, and probably interior once over.
Yeah.
Interior once over.
Should we do stripes?
Where are you going to do the stripes in the seats? Don't do the door cards.
I think no stripes.
No stripes. I think he'd be insulted if we did stripes in his interior.
I think you would.
No stripes.
Well, what fragrance as well? Fragrance would be a kick in the dick. Basically, Elliot's like go-to, which gets him out of trouble in 9 out of 10 things, right, car-related. It's not going to work on this. Do you put stripes of fragrance in this? Let us know in the comments. What do you think about the car so far? Have we done a good job? Have we not done a good job? Ian. For that price, I would have polished it upside down, ordered 17 stage paint correction, and I would have taken the wheels off, took the bumper off, and off it.
I just can't wait for people to mention like this in the corner.
That's fine. Greasy spoon, mate. From your perspective, not being a car detailer, in the car detailing industry, right, you're a vac man. Right, you're a vac man. In your humble opinion, how do you think the past couple of days have gone? I can name one. Did a bit more research before the car came. Been resprayed.
Yeah.
Which we didn't know until obviously doing our inspection bits, which is great. Should do that anyway, but we probably should have done that before. Yeah. That's probably our fault by not asking the questions. Yeah. The heritage of the car, like Charlie mentioned before, them grills, they've been sprayed, haven't they? Even though we did a little bit, we didn't do enough. We should have researched the car more. But we have seen this car before, haven't we, Elliot? Yeah. And even then, this particular car, we didn't do enough sort of research on it, than probably more than we should have done. We should have asked more questions to the client. Remembering that the steering wheel's on this side. Right, so carry on doing that. Butty in the car.
If you don't know what to get me for my birthday, you need to get me this.
If I don't know what to get him for his birthday, I have to get him this.
Turn it down because of copyright.
Oh, I've seen them on they do in Dubai, don't they? For like large skyscrapers and stuff.
Seen a guy washing a van with it, but I can't find it. They're only 35 grand.
Have you seen the state of this unit? I've got to put money in here first. I've got flooring to pay for, lightings to put up, I've got storage and drawers to buy, more machine polishes to buy.
Right, so what's the update, James?
The update is I am now just panel wiping these wheels down for coating. I'm going to do then the wheels and the glass coating, wheel faces as you can see, and then yeah, that's pretty much there, to be brutally honest. I mean, just there's loads of little finicky tiny bits, of course there is, but you could literally spend weeks polishing this thing, you know.
No, you could.
Because the amount of like isolated tiny little sanding marks that are in the paintwork, and it's been resprayed, there's so many factors you've got to deal with. So you've got the original paint, then the original paint's been sanded back, prepped, sprayed. We think it's been sprayed twice, because you'll never pick it up on camera, but there's like slightly different shade, especially down the bottom and like around the edges. You're never going to get it perfect. You're trying to get it as a car detail as good as you possibly can with what you've got, and I think we have. It's just a case of whether the client also thinks that he has, because he's spending lots of money.
So we've just got wheels and glass to go then, is it?
Wheels, glass and loads of little bits, mate. I mean, I could do a full video on all the little bits that we need to do after the wheels and glass, but to not bore everyone, yeah, that's the bulk of it. That is now the beautiful Lancia Delta Integrale Evolution 2, now fully complete, washed, polished, ceramic coated glass, face of wheels, tickled the interior. It's been a very, very long 3 days? 3 days at it. Hope you've enjoyed this video. As always, if you like, give us one of them. Please subscribe. And as always, we will see you on next video. Anything to add, gents?
Aftershots.
Oh, you dick!
I did volley the cat down the stairs this morning.